edition of David's World today, and today I'm going to be giving y'all an update. Now, the reason I'm whispering is because Oreo's asleep. If you listen real closely, you can even hear her purr. See what I mean? She's purring really good.
So, yeah. Oriole's awake now, and thank y'all for tuning in very much. I really appreciate it. This is going to be my update, what's been going on lately. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I don't know where my tripod's at. But a lot's been happening lately. Well, let's start from the beginning. My car. I've done a lot of work to it. And it's getting there. I changed the spark plugs out. The ticking noise, I ran some transmission fluid through it so that way I can get some hopefully better results than what I've been getting doing oil changes. It's supposed to heat the oil really hot if you run it 10 minutes or so. And then like clean the engine, you know? That's what it's supposed to do. Oreo, where you going? Stay. That's what it's supposed to do. And the oil was really dark whenever it came out, whenever I did the oil change. So I was like, okay, it looks like it's working. But I'm kind of out of money at the moment, so I'm going to have to wait till I get paid again to do it again. But the noise went down a little bit, so I'm thinking maybe it's one of the lifters. If not, it's one of the rocker arms. And it's $25 for new valve cover gaskets. But I did some interior work on the car, converting it over into a camper because I'm going to be houseless soon. So I'm taking on SUV life, or in better words, people will like to say living out of my car. It's not technically a car, it's an SUV. Same general idea, but it makes you really have to like think about the space consumption most. It's like spending money. Once you run out of space, that's it. You gotta make the most of the space that you got. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit cramped in there, but if I use my space conservingly and I make the most of it, I think I'll be alright. I just need to get some new tires for it. Right now, the tires that are on there, they'll last me a little bit longer. They still got a little bit of tread on them, but they are leaking pretty bad. Like, every 5 days or so, I have to air them back up because the back tire and the passenger tire, back two tires, and the passenger tire, the only tire that really ain't doing nothing is the driver's tire. That really gets me because my dad used to own the car. Long story short, I'll give you a run by on the story on that later on. But my dad used to own the car, and he's not a light person, so I'm surprised that the tire really didn't have much effect as the others did. He told me he hit a curb, and that caused curb rash on one of them. It's probably what unset the bead slightly on one of them. But it really like surprises me the tire's still, doing its thing. I had to replace a rotor and a caliper on it and the guide pins because it was rusted shut. Like bad. I replaced the center console piece in my car. It was a light gray with a black centerpiece going down the middle. Where you going? Stay. Good girl. I replaced that there with something I found at Pull Apart. I was comparing the pictures I had taken of my car inside. And, let's see. Well, I can actually show y'all a picture right up here of the interior what it used to look like and what it looks like now. So, yeah, those are the pictures of those. Not much more to say about that. I mean, it makes it look a little bit cooler on the inside. I'm going to replace the steering wheel next because it's all crappy looking. Or I could just put some duct tape on that and forget about the peeling leather. Or replace leather. But, I think that's about it. Besides the oil change, spark plugs, the interior being ripped out, ain't much more that I can say that's been going on, so I might as well just show you guys. Let's start with the car. As y'all can hear, the engine still sounds a little bit rough. But with enough TLC, I think I can face it. That's the jacked up leather I was talking about. I'm thinking my dad put some tape over it. It was some black tape. Really bad job. But I'm thinking about replacing this whole thing, taking it out, putting another one from another car with the airbag, of course, still in there. Because if I get in a car crash and then boom, that's gonna really suck. If there ain't no airbag. Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking about. I showed you a picture earlier of it. It's not really hard. You just take the clip out on all that. And it's basically, I would say take some electrical tape and a flathead screwdriver. Me, personally, I didn't use that. I used a key because I was lazy and didn't want to get into my tools. But if you try not to scratch it, that's the best solution, because I was taking the old one out when I was popping the key out. This one, all I have to do is just pop it in place. Now, it's a little more complicated than that when it comes to the vents here. Those you have to screw in on the back, along with this. These you have to pop in. They're a little bit tricky, the tabs are, but the radio and all that stuff, it stays in place. That you don't have to worry about whenever you're taking this whole plastic piece out. Now, the front, at first glance, looks normal, like I haven't done nothing in it. That, I don't know why this right in through here, that stuff keeps falling out. One of the plastic pieces, I can't remember where it went, but this is what the back looks like now. A bed and some blankets. And I don't know if you can see right over there. There's my TV. Here, I'll give you all a better shot of it. Just give me a second to get out of the car. That's the TV right there. Now, I'm using the flashlight on my phone because it's a little bit dark in here. That's my little itty bitty TV. I got it on this swivel mount. It's gonna be right beside my head. I'm gonna probably try and mount it up right up there where my shadow's touching. So that way I can take the seat belts that I don't no longer need out and put the TV mount in its place and reuse the old bolt. And once I get all that figured out, I could just swivel it in front of that window right there, have a little curtain thing going up from that hook right there all the way over to that hook right there. So that way I can have a little curtain rod thing for my clothes, or you know, like dress suits, stuff like that. Not a lot of things, just the things I need to keep looking ironed. And right up there, my brother-in-law, I don't know if you see, right up there, that little notch, right there in the center, is where my brother-in-law put a little rod going from that point all the way over to here. And he uses it as a curtain, so nobody, if you're driving or standing in front of the car in the parking lot or something and he's inside, nobody can see in the back and be like, oh man, he lives out of that. Now, some of y'all would say, what about the windows? You could definitely see inside the windows. Here, let me give you a look, even with the light on. Yeah, you can see a little bit inside. But he took some Reflectix, which looks like kind of like a silver bubble wrap, and he put it alongside the windows, used some tape and some glue to hold it up. Now you can't roll the windows down, that's a con of that. He used some black spray paint on one of the sides of it to where it's like the ultimate tint job. And nobody will be able to see in there. And there's some insulation foam my brother-in-law helped me put in. It's a spray stuff. And I put some in right in through there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right in the middle of the screen. I put some in over there. And we built this. He did the frame, most of the framework. And the board, well, I can't really lift it up because my left arm is weaker than my right arm. Let me switch arms. The board attaches from the base, leaving ample room underneath for storage. So if I don't need the blanket or a jack or a box or something, it's right underneath there ready to go whenever I need it. All I gotta do is just look around there, sit around there a little bit. Now I'm thinking about taking that board right here, cutting it in half or something. I have to figure out the clearance issue between here and here because the door doesn't open all the way. So I can't just slide it straight out, you know, like boom. Slide it out, have the stuff there. I can't do that. So I have to figure a way around that. Now I have some what do they call those, hinges that fold up like that and that. So if it's laying straight, it's like that. But if you fold it up, it's like that. Not too hard. So I have those. I have 3 in total. I can cut this board in half that's underneath here and have it up on a little looks like a hydraulic lift thingy, so that way it'll lift up, stay in place even with the bed's weight on it, and then I could get to my stuff and then shut it back down, kind of like a trunk lid. So I'll see y'all back inside. I got a little more talking and explaining to do. Now we're back inside. It's just me and Oreo again. She fell asleep again. And the whole gist of what I'm trying to get at here, this is to update you on what's been going on in my life. The car is one thing. All the stuff that I worked on it with, being houseless or homeless, whichever way you want to look at it, going into SUV life, that's another thing. But dealing with anxiety and depression, if you've been following my channel since day one, about a year ago when I started it, that's what I've been trying to focus my videos around, is depression along with anxiety, stuff like that, trying to overcome it. It's not easy. I mean, she's dreaming. Like I said, it's not easy. Sometimes it's a struggle. Some days are harder than the others. If somebody's never really had it, all 6 of you, in America anyways, you will never probably be able to understand the struggle that people like me and countless others go through. People are trying different things, trying to encourage me, helping me see some people for prescriptions, stuff like that. I've already been there, tried and done that. Didn't do me any good. Went on Zoloft, and that didn't do me any good. It just made me feel worse, or at least maybe I thought it did. The body must have got used to it, or something along those lines. But in closing, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, getting this far, getting to the end of it. It really means a lot to me. I've been trying to grow my channel so that way I could share my life, my experiences, things I'm interested in with other people. Maybe I could touch somebody's life, help them where when I was growing up didn't have much help. If y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like. And consider subscribing, because the more subscribers I get, the more people, the more times I'll be able to share it with people and possibly spread like wildfire. You never will know what'll go viral next. If you want to see some more of my content, I'll have some right up here, right over there, maybe one right down here. I don't know. I don't know about covering Oreo up in this shot. I don't know. But I have a lot of stuff I like to put out there. It's a wide variety of topics. If you're interested in any of it, just go ahead and click some of it. And feel free to comment below if you want to see anything in particular. Anything you think I'd be interesting or fun to watch at. And I'll get back to all the comments as well. Thank you all, and y'all have a great day. I'll see you next video.